So hello everyone. How are you? I just thought I'd pop in here and talk a little about what has been coming up in my Unstoppable Mastermind around niching, right? So last Saturday night we went to the drag races and had such an amazing time. It was incredible, like watching cars go from zero to like 480 kilometers an hour, just like that, right? And it actually, Greg actually met somebody who was his name's Jim Walton, and he owns Jim Walton Auto in Ivanhoe in Victoria. And then I was actually like, I grew up with Rochelle Splatt, right? So, which is the queen of the drag sort of thing. And it just got me thinking, her dad owns Dragway Mags. And then we also have a friend who's a car racing driver, and he actually owns a roadworthy shop, right? And it's really interesting. It just got me really thinking, because here we are trying to choose our niche and all those sort of things in the coaching industry. And here we are like, like we spend so long trying to figure out what our niche is and all those sort of things. And car racing drivers actually have their niche down pat. They actually have something that they absolutely love doing, right? And with what they love doing, they actually offer something to somebody else who also loves doing it. So they have the best of both worlds. They get to hang out with the people who like actually they love hanging out with it when they're doing their sport, and they also get to, like, offer something for that community, and they also have something that's going to bring in the income so that they can actually carry out their sport, right? So when you're niching, just make sure that you are absolutely doing something that you are totally congruent in, right? So something that um you've got a passion for, you've been through the scenario and all those sort of things. The second thing to look at is if those people can pay you money, right? And if they love doing what you're doing, then that you're doing, then basically they will also like to pay money to you to get your expertise from it, right? And then the third thing that you've got to look at is something that you absolutely love, that you care about the people that you're actually helping. So if you look at like car racing drivers, of course they care about other car racing drivers, right? They have the same passion together. So it's really important for them to actually hang out with those people. They love them. They love what their outcomes can be. They love like trying to help them in what they're actually doing. Is that landing? Is that making sense? I'm just going to log on to Facebook um, to see if there's any comments. So if you're here, just press hashtag live. And if you are watching the replay, please just comment hashtag replay as well. So there's three things that you've got to make sure: that you're congruent, that it's something that people can pay you money for, and the third thing is that you are it's something that you're passionate about, that you absolutely love, and all those sort of things. So just think about those people I told you about, having the auto shop, right? Having the dragway mags, right? So the mag shop, having the roadworthy shop, like he's a mechanic. He also works on other people's race cars and all those sort of things as well. So it's just something small to think about. I just had a client on the Unstoppable Mastermind, and we went back to, what are you really, really passionate about? And hers was actually breeding animals. And so, yeah, therefore, she's got ducks and she's got chooks and all those sort of things. So she can actually bring out something that is like in line with having the chooks and the ducks and all that sort of stuff, but can also like help with the meditation and coming back to the present moment and some trauma stuff and all those sort of things as well. So what is it that you're super passionate about? And is that your niche, right? Because if it's not your niche, then basically I would get into my Kickstart 2020, the course in the 10 days, like what we went through it with, and then basically re-niche, re-go through everything and make sure that what you're offering is exactly what you want to offer, what you're conjuring in, what you can get paid money for, and what you're totally, totally passionate about, right? Does that make sense? So let me know in the comments. Have a great week, everyone.